Hello, my name is Mintha Hines-Wilson, and I am the Vice Chancellor of Student Affairs here at the University of Washington, Tacoma. I want to first start off by congratulating you and your student on their admission to the university. This is a very exciting time, and I'm so delighted to welcome you and your family to the Husky Pack. I wanted to share with you a little bit about the University of Washington, Tacoma, both about our campus and our students. However, instead of telling you myself, I felt that hearing from past students would give you insight into not only the student perspective, but some of the reasons why they decided that the University of Washington, Tacoma was the right fit for them.
Hi everyone, I'm Kirsten Lynn Hargett. I am graduating this year with a degree in biomedical sciences and psychology. Finally. For a lot of my childhood, I moved around schools a lot, so this is the first time that I will have started and finished at one institution, which I'm super thankful for. I have gotten to do research with incredible faculty. I've been able to travel to Bolivia, the first time I ever left the country. And then when I came back, I just felt like I wanted to do more. I just needed to do more. So I partnered with Dr. Kim and we did a virtual capstone and looked at possible quinazolinone substitutions for making a bioactive drug against Chagas disease, which is one of the larger neglected tropical diseases in South America. All of us can take a step back and really reflect on the obstacles that we overcame. And I'm never ever going to be the person to say oh, I experienced more hardships than the next person. That's just not who I am. But I will say that the amount of people who continuously support me year after year at the University of Washington, Tacoma, definitely made all the difference.
I worked in apartment maintenance. Ended up with a pretty significant knee injury on top of old knee injuries I already had. The doctors looked at me and said, "You can't do this anymore." I got really depressed, really upset, because I didn't know how to provide for my family anymore. I decided, okay, I'll go to computers, because it's the one thing I know. I'll go get a degree in it. I would spend my days going to classes and then go walk through the woods picking mushrooms. And then I would take that and I would sell them to local restaurants. That's how I would kind of pay for gas to and from class, and how I paid for paper and USB sticks and pretty much anything else that I had to do just to get by to, go to UW. I'm a guy that unclogs toilets and lifts up sump pumps from sewage wells, and they showed me different. It completely redefined what I thought of myself, what I could do for my family. I graduated University of Washington, Tacoma in 2013 from the UW ITS program. You have IT guys that go out to companies and develop solutions. When those IT guys have a problem with the services that they use to do their jobs, they call us, and my teams fix them. I know what it's like to go hungry. I know what it's like to have nothing. So when UW reaches out to me and says, "Hey, will you come talk to our students?" Absolutely. It's so important for me to give back to UW, and not just UW, but the community. There are no words that any human being can say to an organization or a group of people that literally handed you the means to support not just your direct family, but your extended family for the rest of your days.
My name is Haley, and I am a senior in the Milgard School of Business. My major is technically business marketing, but I am really interested in the pre-med pathway and potentially becoming a surgeon. As far as my background goes, I started in Los Angeles, where I went to fashion school, and I just realized that really wasn't what I wanted to do. And that's when I came to UW, and I really wanted to pursue my career goals. A lot of people think it's really funny that I have this business background and this fashion background at the same time as I'm trying to be a doctor, but why not? That's part of the college experience, is figuring out what you're good at, and if you're good at a couple different things, why not do them all? I think the biggest part for me about UW-T that I was so drawn to is because we are smaller and there's so much growth going on here, that's really exciting to me. It's like I get to see my tuition working for me in a way, and it's really exciting to see all of those changes and the way Tacoma has transformed in itself. It just seemed like the perfect fit, and I knew that I just didn't want to be anywhere else, and I still don't want to be anywhere else.
I've been using UW-T as kind of my yes man opportunity, just really challenging myself to do things that I'm not familiar with or that are scary. I helped to restart a creative writing club on campus called the Wordlings. I worked in the career development office. I was part of the First Gen Fellows campaign. Being a non-traditional student made me more determined. It made me more compassionate. And I think I worked harder to understand other people's struggles as students.
Higher education was only designed for a particular group of people. And one of the things I love about UW-Tacoma is that it breaks those stories and those narratives. She flipped the script and said, I'm here. This is how I want to use my education. This is how I want to serve and how I want to lead. And this is how I'm also going to help broaden the pathways for other people to succeed, to widen the societal imagination about who higher education is for and what it can accomplish.
College isn't just about getting a degree so that you can get a specific job. College is about learning who you are. It's about getting perspective that's different from your own. It's about meeting people who have experiences that are so different from yours that you could not even imagine them. So for me, it was really just about trying to be confident in myself and then trying to help others recognize that there are so many paths to success. It doesn't matter what yours looks like. You can have happiness and joy and stability at the end of it.
Now that you've heard from our students, I hope you can see why we think the University of Washington-Tacoma is so special. We are so excited to welcome you to campus and support you throughout your journey. So remember, be purple, be gold, be bold, go dogs, and always know that you belong here.